It was all fine up until just this last moment. Hey!
What's up, everybody? We're just two guys without kids and one guy with two kids.
Right? See if you can modulate the different tones between us and who's feeling what, when, where, and how. Good evening. Welcome.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Characters Welcome, the best goddamn character show on this side of the rectangles, as far as I'm concerned.
Yes.
Me too.
All sides.
So let's fill the readers in on what the situation is, Justin.
Great. I am out of town. I had a planned vacation with my fam, and then my wife is in the third round of callbacks for a role for a new show coming, a musical. And so I have the kids, just the three of us and our dog, on the island of Nantucket at a beach, like a little teeny beach shack that it was pouring rain all day. So we've been fucking crazy over here all day.
You guys just are wired, wanting to get out of the house, and now everyone has to sit quietly for an hour while Daddy does his show.
That's right, and that's a family. It's on the family crest. Is sitting quietly with Daddy
to be honored.
Huh?
Any way for that to be honored?
I've just given them some great dinner. They have a show on their personal television they like. I think everything's going to be fine. No, everything's fine. Have we ever had an interruption caused by me on this show?
Never. Never that I can remember.
I don't
folks,
remember one.
So Characters Welcome is a weekly live stream show on Wednesdays, but we also just came out of our live show at Caveat this past Sunday. If you didn't watch it, it was so much fun. We're going to be posting the videos up, throughout the course of the next several weeks. Wanted to give you a little taster here. Justin, what piece did you do?
I did the sourdough starter character, the sourdough starter that you made on day 2 of the pandemic and left in the fridge.
Now, everybody think about what that could possibly look like. There it is. Look at that guy.
You look like the bad guy in Dune.
Yeah.
Well, Michael, you're so close, because let's throw up the next image, what I think he looks like. There it is.
When I commit to a bit, it's funny, I didn't realize it was going to run down in such a Star Trek, the original series way.
It was a perfect little V.
Yes, indeed. Come for the comedy, stay for the horror. That's what we always say. I'm very excited doing this. It was my first live show since we've been back. What a blast. It was great to see you guys.
It was very fun.
It was fun. To everybody who watched on the live stream, thank you. To everybody that was there in person, thank you. It was great.
Our next one, September 12th. Tickets are not on sale yet, but they will be very soon.
Justin,
what I would consider a high-profile guest.
What?
Ooh,
I'm excited to see who that could possibly be. And what could possibly be more high-profile than Justin promising to do a musical character and backing it up in 5 weeks? We won't forget.
Believe me, I know how your fucking brains work after you dare me to do a musical character about having lice was the second part of the dare. So cool. Very cool. And for those who don't know, I do not sing. I cannot sing. I have done musical improv only once and not great results.
You sang Happy Birthday at the show, and I think you sounded fine.
Great. That's really nice. I just can't hear music. I was in a crowd of people, only except for when Eric said, "No, Justin, you sing alone." Again, great friends here, all friends.
I had to make you sing Happy Birthday. Yeah, that's right.
And so, yeah, I just think we'll see how it goes. I'm excited.
Yeah, we may need to recalibrate just the amount of fucking with you to friends with you style.
I'll be nicer, Justin. I'm sorry. I'll get it out here right now. I'm sorry.
You don't have to apologize. You don't need to apologize or niceness. I feel like everyone should
welcome back, Justin. Here's a bunch of shit though.
Yeah. Well, I will also there it is one more time. I will also say, Justin, you kind of dug into Sarah's sunglasses.
I can't believe you're still talking about this. I said I was trying to talk about something on the stage.
Really the most innocuous bit that ever happened.
And very innocuous.
Ended with nothing but acrimony. You know what? we should really start this damn show.
Let's do it.
You're gonna see 7 original character pieces. They're gonna be fucking funny. You're gonna love it.
Yep.
And I think we should introduce the first one. What do you think?
Let's do it. I agree.
All right, this is exciting because I'm a fan of this thing, and I'm not a fan of the updated version of this thing. So it's great to see this again. Please welcome into the Rectangles the original Charmed television series.
Wow.
Hi, nice to meet you. Charmed. Oh, well. Hello, WB. Or should I call you CW now? Changed your name, but still the same old soap operas for teenagers and Peter Pan adults. So, how's your new reboot of me doing? The younger me. Where is she? Not doing well? Funny, because I was at a Paley TV and streaming networking event last night, and Netflix was there, and who did I see get completely wooed and sold to Netflix? None other than your precious reboot. That's karma for dropping me for a younger, perhaps trendier version, ripping off the feminism I championed back in the day and adding racial and sexual diversity. Okay, yes, I'm very white. And yes, every pairing was very hetero, but whose fault was that? Did I have any say? More diversity would have been good for me too. It's good for everything. I mean, come on. We were in San Francisco. But you're only doing it now to make money, and so you don't get canceled. That's your motivation for everything. Even the good times we had, like when you showed me off on the biggest billboards, on the busiest boulevards. I see now it was just marketing strategy. But now you're using the same tactics with her, and you've given her special effects too. More expensive special effects, in fact. Flashier, glossier. That was our thing, okay? My special effects were revolutionary at the time. I was the reason you became the network for shows with special effects, and now you've given everything you learned from me to her. I would have never found out had Buffy, Roswell, and Angel not caught you with the new reboot when you started pitching around. They lost all respect for you and jumped ship with me. That's right. I'm keeping the friends. By the way, I'm doing great. Okay? I have a new Bo Peacock, the streaming service for NBC, which, you know, stands for nice big cock. And if you're curious, he is huge. Just kidding. I don't have a gag reflex. You remember. Oh, and Buffy, Roswell, and Angel love him too. Completely sold onto Peacock. He's young, but appreciates and respects our originality. He's lucrative, innovative, and has standards. Unlike you, with your free streaming. Okay. Oh, and you stopped paying residuals to our spinoffs. Our babies feel neglected by you. Airing them only on weekends and now hardly ever. And they feel quite uncomfortable that your new reboot is younger than them. So, Peacock and I want full distribution rights.
Yeah.
Kristen Fang, everybody.
Very good. I will say I grew up on Charmed and Buffy. I have not peeped the new Charmed. Is it bad?
I tried. I really gave it a shot. I really, really tried. But I don't know. Like, there's something about the special effects, even though with more money and advanced technology, it's still not it. And I was like, I would prefer to watch the 90s version of Charmed with the shitty. I mean, it was great for the time.
It was great. But it was
still, it's like compared to now, we have like the MCU, and I'm just like, you can't, the two compare.
Well, it's interesting that like that's what people are saying about this new movie, The Green Knight. That it's like because it was filmed cheaply and on location, it looks better than all this friggin' CG stuff. So very interesting. Very interesting.
I'm tempted to watch Green Knight.
Effects are good.
Not all effects are good. It's true. Tell that to James Cameron.
Not all effects are special. There's
practical effects are good. Am I typing and shit?
Just a fun amount. This piece felt like it came from a place of righteous anger, so it's very nice to have that as an undertone.
Yeah, I struggled to like come up with a title for it. I was like, is this your scorned ex, or is she gloating? She's definitely gloating, but I was like, I don't know how to explain it to people. I'm playing Charmed as a person.
Yeah,
you are Charmed.
I think that does the trick.
Yeah.
I think it was great. So how are you doing? How you been?
I'm good. I'm currently in my basement right now. It's like the only space that looks somewhat presentable because it's just blank wall.
I really
light in there. How is that?
I mean, I can literally just like break the illusion and just show you guys this.
Ooh, very nice.
This is a box light, make you look all high tech.
It's really nice. It's really nice. And you're in your basement in which city?
In Queens, New York.
Queens. Oh yeah, very cool.
Yeah. Are you good? Everyone in Queens? Is everyone a Queenie? Oh,
I live in Sunnyside.
Okay. Well, I'm Flushing. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So somewhere on the 7 train.
There it is.
When I moved to the city, I feel like there was a very clear split between like Brooklyn actors and Queens actors, and I don't know. I feel like that the people I knew then maintained Queens. Michael Hartney amongst them. One of the first friends I made in New York City. And look at us now.
Once you're a queen, you're always a queen. Yeah, it's just like that.
Interesting. I've always been in Brooklyn. I've always been a Brooklyn baby.
Me too.
Just being moved slowly further and further away from Williamsburg throughout the years. But definitely started in Williamsburg and was like, this is horrible. It's awful.
It's a specific vibe.
What's the Williamsburg of Queens? If we can get super, super specific.
Yeah, let's really dig.
Astoria?
Long Island City.
Long Island City.
Oh my gosh! Wow. For me, LA is a different thing from everything else in Queens that I know.
Yeah, now it has like its own skyline that I don't know challenges some parts of Manhattan. It's really insane.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the rent is also challenging Manhattan.
Yeah, challenging Manhattan.
But I know multiple people who snagged some deals during the pandemic, and they have crazy skyline views and like a pool and all this shit for peanuts.
Oh, look at that, Justin.
This is just a minor blip. This is fine. This is not
fine.
Justin, let me say that you were looking for an hour and you lasted just over 13 minutes.
That's pretty good.
That's not bad.
Pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Solid.
Christine, do you have any shows to promote? Do you have anything coming up?
I don't. I mean, I'm currently thinking about filming another sketch that I like wrote, a character sketch I wrote in Sarah's workshop that like promote, plug.
Hell yeah.
And Eric, you guys like are together in terms of workshops.
In terms of workshops, we are together.
Catch that. Maybe catch that on the IG. But I don't know, just trying to stay alive during this new variant.
Hey, that's worth promoting. For the next several weeks, I will be trying to stay alive, and you can catch me doing that. That's great.
Exactly. Mask up, people.
Mask up. Christine, thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
That was great.
Bye.
Woo, fun.
I love a fellow Queens resident.
I know.
And I love her. Yeah, go ahead.
When there are more than one Queens person, you can't make fun of Queens because it turns quickly. So that's why we were calmly respectful.
Us Brooklynites will have to shut up. Yeah, pretty crazy. Yeah. Also love a fellow Charmed fan. like my sister just controlled the TV when I was growing up because she was 6 years older than me. So I grew up on like Charmed, Buffy, Lois and Clark, The New Adventures of Superman, Xena Warrior Princess, all that shit.
Not even Smallville. Went right
Not Smallville though. Sure. Not Smallville. Yeah, X-Files, huge X-Files in the house too.
Wow.
Yeah, good stuff.
All right.
Good.
Your sister enjoyed a genre program.
She really did. She was huge on that. That's why I also my book. Say again?
She's a nerd. That's cool. I love girl nerds.
Yeah. She was a girl nerd. That's why my bookshelf is also full of like high fantasy romance novels. That was like her thing, and it was like, well, that's my thing too now, I guess, because I'm younger and I want to be you.
Oh, that's sweet.
Now, folks, if you enjoyed that character and plan to enjoy the next 6 characters, there's a way to reward these performers for their labors, and that is throwing a tip into the old Venmo, Squirrel NYC. It's a business Venmo, so when you look us up on Venmo, you just got to click that business tab and you'll see us. Baby.
And since my daughter has appeared on screen, she counts as a performer and will receive that portion. So please donate to put this child to sleep tonight.
Justin's always trying to
cost money.
Yeah, please do it. Please do it. And what character will your daughter be performing tonight, Justin?
Quiet, good girl. Quiet, good girl, I think is what she's doing.
Wow. A stretch for sure.
It's a stretch. It's a real stretch. Pent up future sociopath is probably more likely.
Oh, there we go.
Very good.
Oh boy. Justin, how are you feeling about the possibility of performing a character? Or do we need
let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot.
I like that. Why don't we welcome to the Rectangles our very next performer? Very excited to meet this person. You've seen him on the beach. You've seen him in your aunt's bathroom. Please welcome a Shell.
Woo woo! Well, look who watched up on this stretch of sand. The usual suspects. We got Twisty Shell, Pointy Shell, Crab Claw, Condom, looking good and used over there. Of course, we've got Weird Crooked Stick that looks like a magic wand but isn't. God, how long have we been doing this? Washing up on different sections of beach, auditioning to be picked up by a human, waiting for our big breaks. We're dreamers, but I know for a fact that today's the day I'm going to land my dream job to be picked up by a mean-looking shell lady and added to her collection. I know. It's every little shell's dream to wash up on a beach in Hollywood and make it big. We go to our expensive shell conservatory programs, learning how to stick out on the sand, how to sound like ocean when a human puts us up to their ear, how to get an agent, which in this case is just another less talented shell that occasionally washes up next to you and takes 10%. We've all been working so hard. I just got new shell shots taken. Really expensive, but worth it. I mean, come on. Look at these things. You're gonna love these, huh? Look at that. What do you think? That's me with some friends. Me working out. And me at work. Perfect. I can do any of those roles. I've been taking expensive classes on how to lay in the sand just the right way so that humans will notice you. The shell that teaches that class has never actually been picked up himself, but he calls himself a shell picky-uppy specialist, so I paid him expensive.
Oh.
And I don't want to be a shell out. I just want to make enough to live in a one-bedroom reef with an octopus's garden and several jet skis. God, can you imagine what it feels like to be picked up, looked at, then put on a shelf next to the A-list shells? I'm talking Shell and DeGeneres, Dennis Shell Washington, and Dwayne the Conch Johnson. And other famous shells that any of us could name. If it doesn't happen to me, I just don't know what I'll do with myself. Just float along happily in the middle of this beautiful seascape. No way. You know what? My daughter would like the shell, and that's fine. I'll just keep going. I mean, some shells say that it's completely arbitrary who gets picked up by the mean-looking shell ladies. They say that no matter how much you prepare, you just have to be in the right place at the right time for one of the gatekeepers to finish drinking their iced coffee, fart, and look down and catch you shining in the sun. But come on, it can't be that random. To succeed in the shell business, it just can't be, right? Right? Wait, look. A mean old shell lady, she's coming by. Quick, shell as hard as you can. She's gone. Oh, well, I guess I can just try real estate.
Oh,
Justin, Tyler,
there is
characters welcome first.
just there's so much to love about what just happened. I don't even know where to start.
There's a lot. And let me say, I feel like, but first off, she was happy once she had the show.
Yeah.
Second off, she unmasked me in the middle of that performance, which was...
That was a hat. That was a hat, not a mask.
That was a mask. That was definitely a mask.
I mean,
Let me say, here, I know I have a sort of reputation for quality costume craftsmanship, but what happened there is I had a shell all rigged that would just sit on my forehead, and I put it on right before I was running over here. It shattered on my forehead.
The shell did?
The shell just literally crumbled to pieces. I was like, no! So I ran outside, found that Hardy shell, and came in here and was like, well, I'll just hold it up against my forehead.
Fuck yes.
So good.
Perfect. No one has ever just handed a child their character costume.
It was like
before on this show, and it was history. Folks, you were here, just watch it. Incredible
history.
It was great. And then the last thing I'll say about it is, if you're watching this and you're like, I'd like to get into comedy, or I'd like to get into acting, or I'd like to get into the arts, just rewatch that piece real carefully.
Yeah.
There's a couple words of wisdom in there.
I feel like that. Yeah, that maybe spoke directly to a lot of the performers out there, because there's a lot of truth to it.
A lot of truth in shell business, dude.
Yeah. Don't be a shell out.
Don't be a shell out. Or do if it gives you money. Please be a shell out.
Right.
Take the money. God, that was funny. Great job, Justin. Oh, man.
Thank you. It was a pleasure to really to be a craftsman.
I mean, I will say that was like the least. I mean, you've done your head through paper before, but holding one finger up to a shell, that was good.
You truly outdid yourself.
Wait, could you really? Wow.
Shell of a guy.
Lex McDermott speaks the truth.
Maybe the real character I was playing was a good father, when you think about it.
Oh, wow. Note behind the note.
Because I'm not, and so I was just playing that character.
So you were playing that, now you can finally turn it off and be a deadbeat again. Yeah. Amazing. How about we keep this freaking train rolling? What do you say, folks?
I think we do it.
Let's do
it. Very excited for our next character. Hell, I've never met her, but I'm happy to meet her.
Heard a lot about her, honestly.
Heard a lot about her. It is her special day as well. So let's give her an extra special warm welcome. And let's welcome to the Rectangles, Joan of Arc at a birthday.
Happy birthday to my girl, Lisa. I want you to know that I, Joan of Arc, would do anything for you, girly. Even if it means cat sitting or picking up the tab or, I don't know, sacrificing my flesh and blood for God, for La France, for you. What's that? I could probably chill out for a second. That was a little dramatic for you, Lisa. Totally get it. Yes, just chill. We're at Chili's after all. Got it. No, but just so you know, Lisa, I'm dead serious. I'm the OG martyr. Some people may help out a friend by giving up their time, but I sacrifice my body. Okay, you get it. All right. Now, who wants cake? I brought Lisa's favorite, vanilla. Yes. Oh, God. Oh, merde. I forgot to bring a knife. Joan, you fool! God speaks to you, but he can't remind you to put a plastic knife in your damn tote? Oh, not to worry. I'm a saint and a martyr for a reason. I'll use my arms as knives. Some people's love language is gift giving, but mine is kind of unclear, but it has to do with my body. That's who I am. I can't help it. Dying at the stake can really fuck with you. I slice for friendship. I slice for La France. I slice for dirty, 30, and flirty. Oh, yes. Man, I'm parched. I'm parched. Who needs a drink, huh? This saintly bitch does, right? Oh. Oh my God. That is delicious. What is this? Spritz by Murray? Wow, it goes down smooth. For now. Now, you see, I'm violently allergic to this thing I just drank. And in 5 minutes, I will die. Do not attempt the Heimlich maneuver. No, this is how I go out. For my bestie, forever and ever and ever, Lisa. Happy birthday, girl! Oh, I'm back. I'm back. Everyone calm down. I'm totally fine. Got my epi. Anyone knows how to die for reals, it's me. Man, I'm a blast at parties, right? No? You all look like you need to have more fun. Oh, I know. Let's get a piñata going. Yeah. Oh, no need to buy one when you have a piñata right in front of you. Use my body as corpse party piñata, for I, Joan of Arc, am both a vessel of God and good times. And there, grab your batons and bash me like you would a rainbow donkey. For my fingers is for mache and my blood is candy. No? Okay, fine, I'll do it myself. Oh shit, look, Lisa, I'm shitting Skittles.
Yes. Snaps and claps.
Cammy Petrova, everybody.
Yes, Cammy.
Hello.
Cammy, question on everyone's mind is, are we saving that ice cream cake? Or are we gonna throw it out?
First of all, it's actually vanilla cake.
It's a regular vanilla cake?
It is. And
You can't cut through an ice cream cake with your hand?
Well, that's why I thought you didn't cut through it. I thought it was an ice cream cake.
Oh, then yes. Whatever makes sense for the character, you know? Yeah, that sounds right.
When I was a kid, ice cream cake was the most decadent thing that I could have ever imagined. When someone had one, I was like, what wealth do you come from, child, that you have an ice cream cake?
It looked like a classic, like, carnival ice cream cake. I'm going to say it right now.
I got it from the Key Foods by my house. It's really good. I'm trying to be like, I went on vacation recently. I felt like I gained a bunch of weight, so I'm trying to not eat this, but it's really good.
And not eat whole cakes?
Yeah,
it's risky.
Whole cakes, but
Your call.
you can avoid it.
Your call.
Yeah.
Yeah. Talk to us about this costume. How do we put this thing together?
For sure. Got this in core. Okay. Got this in core. It was last year, 2020. And they were like doing this, like, it was for this like quarantine like sketch thing or something. And I had to play Joan of Arc,
and here we are.
And there we are.
You know, yep. This cross. This had a mustache. When I got this out of my prop thing, this had a mustache like sticking.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, we can see it. Yeah,
that may have been some sort of religious experience happening right there.
Yeah.
Now, Cammy, I don't know if you saw the last piece, but did you know that all you had to do was put a tiny little cross on your forehead, and you also could have been Joan of Arc?
Just hold it. Hold it with your finger.
You know.
And then give it to your daughter halfway through.
Or anyone. Or anyone, I guess.
No, Cammy, I'm suggesting get a
I
daughter.
totally should have done that. I don't have a kid, but I do have a 20-pound cat. So it's like
about the same weight as my daughter, so let's the same thing.
Probably.
Let's swap.
Swap.
What's on the wall behind you? What is the tiny little thing that's on the wall behind you?
Oh, this is Lane, my boyfriend's mosaic art he got from somewhere.
It's nice to hear. It's very small.
Did you detect it in a microscope?
Yeah, it's not where we need to.
It's like it's in the center of the wall, and it's the same size
sea of canary yellow.
It's the same size as the light switch that's next to it, and it's like dominating the wall.
I like how tiny it is. It causes you to lean in. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. He got it from the store called Really Tiny Pictures, I think.
Oh, here, look at what Lane is saying in the chat. It's a huge piece of art. I put it there as a sample 6 months ago. He's gonna see if he likes it. Then he's gonna get the full size later.
Yeah, yeah, that's the way museums do it. They get very tiny versions of things. They're like, that's really hidden. Let's go big with it.
History's largest wall. See how it does.
You just gotta pinch it open with your fingers. It'll get bigger.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that Mona Lisa really just stretched right out.
Right. What else have you been up to, Cammie? Anything exciting? You got any shows coming up? Anything to promote?
No, absolutely not. I'm doing literally nothing. But I did go on vacation. Like I said, with Lane, we went to Seattle for 2 weeks.
Awesome.
That was really fun. Spent time with his family.
I love Seattle. Great town.
Yeah, it was really cool. We went to a lot of different, like, I don't know why I keep eating this. Went to a lot of different, like, side towns, you know, a lot of ferries, a lot of, like, yeah, family time, food stuff.
That's great.
Grass
A lot of
fed
grabbing
Yeah.
shit.
Right.
There was a Godzilla on the loose eating
Yeah.
buildings.
Oh, God. Have you guys seen Godzilla versus Kong?
No.
Phenomenal film. Highly recommend it.
Really?
Yes. Very, very good.
Well, just got the Dimitrova bump.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Highly recommend.
Really good.
Great. Tell us no more about it. He was like, I love it. No context necessary.
It's
This title says it all.
They fight like 3 times, right? They fight a bunch.
They fight a bunch, a lot of destruction, yeah. And then I actually think Kong might be better. Wait, okay. I lied. Kong is better. And then Godzilla versus Kong and all the Godzilla movies I don't really love. I like, okay.
I don't think there's a movie just called Kong.
Okay. Well, the one where King Kong's in it.
Kong Skull Island with Jack
Skull
Black.
Island.
Right? Is Jack
That's
Black
what
in
it
it?
is. Skull Island. Yes.
Well, that's King Kong.
Right.
That's a different universe.
What?
Kong Skull Island has Eugene Cordero in it. Fred
Eugene?
Squirrel.
But
Yeah.
isn't that the same Kong that fights Godzilla?
Yes, the one in Skull Island is the one that fights Godzilla.
It's
Okay.
canon. It's canon. That is the
It's
same
canon.
Kong.
That one.
Yeah. You were talking more about Citizen Kong, where he's not really a king. More of a, he's sort of a man of the people. A Kong of the people.
Kong Ralph, starring John Goodman.
Yes. Oh, one of my favorites.
Kong in 60 Seconds is what I was referring to.
The Kong and I is my favorite music. That's my wife's auditioning for. Hopefully she gets it.
I will say,
It's romance. It's romance.
one of my favorite sketches that I've ever read was Teo. Do y'all remember Teo? He like moved to LA.
Yeah.
He wrote a 12 Angry Men parody called 11 Angry Men and One Gorilla. And it's like
Great.
someone keeps voting banana in the room and they can't figure out who it is. And there's a 500-pound gorilla.
That's
Very funny.
very funny.
It's so funny.
That's great.
Sorry.
Did Presley put that sketch up?
I'm not sure if they did or not. It was in. I know it was in his. I'm not sure. It was in his like packet that he sent to like college. He was working for College Humor, right? He sent that I think in his College Humor packet. Very funny, so good.
Very
God, sorry. Cammie, thank you so much for being here. That was so
Great
much
to talk
fun.
to you, Cammie. So
Thanks
fun.
for having me. That was so fun.
Enjoy your art. Enjoy your
Yeah.
canary wall.
Don't strain your eyes.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you guys.
Pour over every detail.
Bye. Oh boy, that was fun.
Presley member and upcoming guest Daniel Lempert put "we didn't," referring to the fact that the sketch team Presley did not put up that sketch.
Wow.
wow.
11 Angry Men and 1 Gorilla.
Was it a lack of gorilla? Maybe it was a production issue as opposed to just not.
I do feel like if it was filmed for a sketch show, there would need to be a real gorilla just chilling in the room while everyone's like, who keeps voting banana?
A real gorilla?
Yes. If they really filmed it, yeah.
I mean, I will say, Eric, you're such a completist when it comes to propage that I don't know. A real gorilla may be more of the man who had 300 balloons in the Caveat Theater last week.
I'm saying not on stage for Presley. I'm saying like if it was like
right.
If
but
it was like, for a Netflix show or something.
But I think You Should Leave season 1 has very much a fake gorilla.
Well, they should have had a real one.
Most gorillas you see are fake, I believe.
Most of them are played by Rick Baker, it turns out.
Yeah.
What?
Rick Baker has played a gorilla in films as diverse as King Kong, the 1976 version,
We're back.
Drinking Woman, and the Kentucky Fried Movie.
If you go to the zoo, most of those gorillas are fake too. It's just actors playing them.
It's just a bunch of Rick Bakers in suits.
I had no idea this was an option. I need to call my manager and be like, why am I not going out for the gorilla characters?
Good. I get this actor's trying to be a gorilla.
Just hold a picture of a gorilla to someone.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. Carly wins the day, the entire day.
Very fun. Very true. Nothing wrong with that. That's just come take my acting classes. They're very cheap.
All right, let's move on to the next character. What do you say, folks?
Let's do it. I'm so excited for this next guest because it's real. You'll spot her. Once you see her, you won't be able to unsee her. Please welcome out the woman in True Crime Docs who somehow didn't see it coming.
Whoa!
My name is Kailani Bruffets, and I was the operations manager at the amusement park where it all happened. When they pulled that first body out from underneath the carousel, I was like, what? And when they pulled bodies 2 through 5 from Prince Dashing's enchanted moat, I was like, huh? But when 17 more corpses were exhumed from the log flume's electrical shed, that's when I finally thought, bodies? Here? How? My tasks included ride maintenance, overseeing concessions, and making sure our strangest employees had as much unsupervised moat access as possible. Come to think of it, I guess there was this 3-week period where once a day when I'd walk past the bumper cars, a different missing girl, always with a hatchet in her skull, would grab me by my shoulders and scream, "There's a killer on the loose in this park and you work with him very closely. How have you not noticed this?" Before collapsing dead. Looking back on it, that was kind of strange. Well, I did what anyone would do. Keep working there. And then one day, a bunch of policemen showed up at my office. Police? Did something happen? Here? At Wholesale Murder Amusement Park? Who could have done this? John? Rick? Creepy machete-wielding Edmund? Who could know for sure? Oh, no, I fell through ice when I was a baby. 28 minutes. Why? Oh, No, that's him, all right. I still remember laughing with him in the break room. I guess it goes to show you, it's never who you think.
Michael Hartney,
Yes,
everybody.
Michael, my God, so funny.
Look, a lot of us are making our own props these days. That drawing was in a ridge. But my question, why so large? Maybe go tiny.
I know it should have been smaller than a light socket.
A postage stamp. It should have been this small. You guys remember this?
Oh yeah, the butthole.
Never
Remember the
forget
butthole,
it.
guys?
Yep. We're in Eric's colon looking out.
POV.
The tightest little sphincter in the biz.
Hey there, little guy. How's it going? How do you like the bidet I got you 6 months ago?
Call that the original
You
camera
like it?
is your own butthole.
Look, he's nodding his head. He likes it.
It's really beautiful.
That piece was so funny, Michael. So good.
Thank you.
Eric.
It's modeled after this woman who is the manager of the Cecil Hotel in the documentary about the Cecil Hotel.
It is true. There's often, it's not always women per se, but there's always someone in the doc who's just like, we got so many brunches. It's like, so many.
It's in everything. It's like, why it's so weird to try to humanize, like in any like tragedy. Everyone's always like, they were so normal. They were so normal and calm.
And why is that? Does that make us feel as if you're comfortable, or it's like
it like removes yourself from guilt, maybe, to be like, I couldn't have seen it coming. They were normal to me.
Because I want the person who's like, I knew the whole time. That psychopath has been bothering me.
You should have seen the email threads I was on. Yeah.
Have you seen the Netflix documentary American Murder?
No.
It has exactly what you want, Justin.
Oh, good.
It
Somebody
has someone who clocks it from minute one. And at the beginning, you think, oh, this person's way too extra. No, they were exactly right.
Right on. I can't wait to watch it. I've been grinding Outer Banks season 2 on Netflix like a 13-year-old boy. So I'll finish watching that and then watch a legit horrifying documentary.
I'm so glad you're grinding it.
Amazing.
I'm just good. Like, I don't know if you're watching the show. Great, nonstop. Outer Banks.
No.
It's like it's sort of in line with you're Charmed. It's like a very much a WB style vibe show.
Oh, wow.
Teens on the Outer Banks. There's wealth, the culture, social class war, and Goonies shit happens a lot too. So
cool.
It's fun.
You know what I'm watching that I enjoy a great deal?
What?
Dave.
I like Dave a lot.
I haven't watched it yet, but it's on the list too because I've heard so many good things.
Dave is
really good
show.
And the actor Gata is so good.
So good. So good. He is unbelievably
good. Yeah.
And also his real name is also Gata.
That's like his whole deal. Yeah, he's so good. Yeah.
He's amazing.
That first season I watched it in quarantine and I was like, I should not be enjoying this as much as I am.
Yeah.
It's a delight. And oh my God, that sex episode is one of the funniest damn things I've truly.
Is it the one where he takes the shit and goes to the bathroom? Is that what you're talking about?
All of this, yeah, it's all the stuff about his sexual stuff with his girlfriend.
Yes, it is.
The whole episode is, I mean, I was screaming.
It's really good. It's
great.
really good. Very fun. Anyway, God, I could talk about Dave forever. Also, I just wanted to say I started watching Game of Thrones for the first time last night. I got through 1.5 episodes. Pretty good.
Oh. Yeah.
Of what?
Game of Thrones. You might have heard of it. It's a show that was like, it's like on what is it on HBO?
Yeah, I gave up like 2/3 of the way through the pilot. I'm like, all these people look the same, and care about that.
Wait, you didn't watch it either, Hartney? Nope. Wow. It's a great ride. It's a great ride.
All right, let us move on.
Yes, let that hang in the air for a little bit, and welcome our next character. I have a lot of relatives in my family that claim to be this, and it's not great to hear from them. But I'm excited to welcome out a crypto expert.
Whoa!
I'm crypto expert Carla Cruz, here taking questions for another round of my newbie AMA. Hashtag join the future. The best time to invest in crypto was yesterday. The next best time is right now. Let's go. Now, let me just check the numbies real quick. Oh, hey, bullish on Titty Titan. Tate's looking good, everyone. All right, first question. At To the Moon asks, noob here, how did you get started? Well, you know, noob, the usual. My ex-boyfriend bullied me into maxing out all my credit cards to get 40 Tukis. And we all remember when Tuki took a dookie in 2014, right? Yeah, that was it woke me up, man. And look at me now, living in my Aunt Linda's attic, fully invested in the future. Oh, bearish on cum coin, everyone. Okay, bearish on cummies. Okay, next question. At Yacht Owner 2042 asks, want to start investing today? What do I need to do to own a yacht by 2042? Oh, glad you're finally joining the modern age. Look, if you want to be a crypto millionaire, the first thing you gotta do is stop being a wussy, okay? Just do what I did. Take your dear Aunt Linda's 401k and stick it all into an altcoin. Today I'd go with Micro Peen, Zunker, Gigi Booby, or Ploop. But here's the thing, and no one else will tell you but your girl Carla. Look, you gotta take your Ploop and borrow against it, okay? You gotta go buy a bar of real gold, grind it up very fine, and feed it to a purebred Pomeranian. Then you take that doggy poopy and smear the poopy on the seat of a Tesla convertible. You hotwire the car and drive it to the horse races and put $200 on Alfie Black because he looks good this year. Now, they're not gonna let you play with crypto at the races because they're dinosaurs. So you gotta have everyone in line, okay? You find a kind man named Kyle, hit it off, go get a funnel cake, realize he's a creep. You give him your number, one digit wrong. Then you get home and realize he still texted you. How'd he do it? Okay, next question. At Hodler Modler asks, what's your stance on Tur token? Any interest in the project? As a matter of fact, yes, Tur is hot right now, but I just haven't checked today, so... Carla! Okay, well, Elon tweeted again, so I have to go speak to my aunt.
So fun.
Hello. So funny.
The names of those coins, we're big fans of silly names of a lot of things here on Characters Welcome. The names of those coins, very good. Very good.
Sometimes it's hard to top what the crypto universe has done. Cum Rocket is real.
Well, yeah, that's what I was going to say. Like, I love this character so much because it is so. I feel like this is a real person. They're speaking from such authority and saying straight up nonsense all the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
GG boobies. Yeah, so good. God, this was so funny.
Are y'all crypto billionaires? Are you buying into the fame?
I have a cousin that is text me tips a lot, and to the point where I'm like, I don't know, I can't do this. I can't be this. I can't add that as a hobby or a real part of my life.
You have kids, yeah. You should not get. I don't think you should get into the crypto game.
I mean, more like I already collect comic books. I can't have another big nonsense thing in my life like that. So,
yeah.
My boyfriend bought a car a few months ago. And he was like, this car salesman was like kind of cool, but I could tell there was just like a glimmer, a patina of bad. And slowly, over the course of this long process of buying this car, he would slip little things out. One of them was, he's really into crypto. Followed that up with, yeah, still waiting to figure out if I want this vaccine.
Yep. How do they go hand in hand? How did I know? How did I know?
You don't believe in vaccine, but believe in crypto. Those are crazy.
I believe in fake money, and I don't believe in science.
In real vaccine. Yeah.
Wow.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's tears to it.
It's true. Are you in the crypto game? You got some coinage?
I mean, when you're crypto, your bank is as strong as you are, so I can't say.
Wow.
But
Wow.
I
Holy
did
shit.
I did drink the Kool-Aid a little bit.
I bought some
And then
Doge.
got promptly very annoyed.
I did the same thing. I bought some Dogecoin, and it's there. It's sitting there. I don't feel good about it, but it's there.
Just don't lose it, because I think that's the worst case scenario, is if you magically did, make a profit, and then you lost your little thingy thing.
Your little key, your little 75-digit something or other. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That would be a nightmare. We don't want that.
I want to see you succeed.
Thank you so much. You're the first person that's ever said that to me in my entire life. So I really appreciate that. That's huge.
Beautiful moment.
I'll put it in writing too if you want
Thanks.
it on your mirror every day.
Yeah. Thanks. So I can scream into it. Yeah. Do you have any shows coming up? Anything exciting going on?
No, but I will say, if anyone is looking to adopt a cat, the Brooklyn Cat Cafe, where I do work sometimes, is very overwhelmed. So this is a great time to adopt a cat, everyone. We got kittens, we got oldies, we got betweeners, and they're all cute. Yep.
The Brooklyn Cat Cafe, where is that exactly?
It is in the bougie area, kind of like left of the Park Slope people. It's in the expensive bridge area, Dumbo, I believe it's called. There.
Dumbo. I'm gonna look it up right now. Brooklyn Cat Cafe. Maybe I'll go and get a coffee and a cat tomorrow.
No cafe at the cafe, sadly. Only cat.
What?
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 Well, COVID and COVID and all. So you can get a cat.
Can I bring a coffee in from somewhere else?
No, because you have to wear a mask the whole time.
Wait,
Here, I want you to succeed, though. You can get a coffee.
All right.
Wow. That's
All right.
very fun.
Oh, these are good-looking cats. These are good-looking cats.
They are.
Good cats.
Fun.
God damn.
I
All right, maybe
scoop
I'll
their
go.
poop with joy.
Oh, look at you. That's great.
Very nice.
Well, that's all I got to plug.
I love it.
Thanks for being here. Good luck moving those little baby cats. We'll
Good
talk
luck
to you
pushing the cats.
Baby cat. All right. Bye, guys.
We'll see you
soon.
next
Yeah,
time.
That was great.
very fun.
I straight up might go to the Brooklyn Cat Cafe tomorrow. Who knows? Just a look. Just a peek.
Once you look, it's over. It's over, baby.
Let me
You're
ask,
walking around with a-
how do you think a kitten will do? Well, I was about to say, how do you think a kitten will do with like 400 to 500 balloons? Good.
How are you doing with it? That's
I
the
popped
real.
them. I popped them yesterday.
What a great, bold, and risky experiment.
Let me also tell you, I popped them yesterday when I'm 95% sure they were showing the apartment below me.
Wow. What a menace. All that air, all that Eric air off into the atmosphere at once.
It's bad. It's bad for the ozone layer. Yeah.
Well, what do you think? What about this? All that Eric air leaving your apartment at once may have formed a rain cloud that rained pure Eric down on a part of Brooklyn.
And from what I've heard, people are getting very sick.
Yeah,
They're getting so sick.
my face. They're getting a lot of prop heavy ideas for their whatever their hobby is.
It's not good. It's not good. They're shelling out for sure.
They're shelling out. Great.
So now what?
No. Let's talk about our next character. I just did the last two, and I didn't want to be a hog.
I'll
But I
introduce
will.
the next character. What do you think?
Let's do it.
I'm excited. At the live show, we had a little bit of a mother of the groom, I believe, and this is in that world. I'm very excited to meet this other denizen of the wedding. Please welcome Jack's best man.
Yeah.
Attention everyone. Okay, attention. When my brother Jack grew a giant magic beanstalk in our backyard and climbed up, I don't think anyone expected him to find his future wife, but here we are. Seems just yesterday, Jack was trading our last cow for 3 magic beans. Now he's trading his family's safety for 1 magic night. Good for you, Jack. When Jack was growing up, we always used to say, hey, kid, you've got your head in the clouds. Well, leave it to my brother to turn an old joke into a waking nightmare. Okay? Because sometimes life takes crazy twists, right? Sometimes true love outweighs the little things, like the fear of being ground into a paste and baked into bread, or the fact that your true love's natural speaking voice can literally shatter eardrums, or even the technical impossibilities of sex as all of us understand it. So good for you, Jack. Congratulations. To Jack's new wife, the lovely mud slasher. You look ravishing in that dress made out of, well, it looks like human skin. But we're not here to judge, right? We're not here to judge, okay? Your timeless beauty is only surpassed by the way you point and grunt at the things you want. You know what? We can really feel the love in this room tonight, can't we, everybody? We can also literally feel the stink. Oh, my God. It's like I'm wearing a tuxedo made out of stench. It is strong. To the bride's parents, thank you for hosting this wonderful reception in the great hall of your skybog. This castle is a testament to both your family's success and generations of belligerent inbreeding. But how about that DJ, huh? Who knew you could do the electric slide to the gnashing of teeth? That was fun. Thank you also for the wonderful dinner you prepared based on what I guess you must assume that we eat. Bark a la dirt and my own hot tears running straight into my mouth. I will say the grapes were really good. The grapes were good, everybody. So thank you to the bride's parents. Thank you, Smash Claw. And thank you, Rip Torn. Also, congratulations to the Hawking She-Beast who ended up with the bride's bouquet of eviscerated oak trees. My sister technically caught them first by being crushed under them. But you know what they say, always the fatality, never the bride, right? So, in conclusion, to anyone who looked upon this union of 2 different cultures and said things like, it'll never last, or giants can't feel love, or Jack, it's me, your brother, don't go up the beanstalk, it's a trap, it's a trap, it's a trap. Well, I say to you, fee, fi, fo, fum, right? Right? So let's raise our gigantic glasses of, I hope to God not the blood of an Englishman, and drink to the health and love of Jack and Mudslasher. To Jack and Mudslasher, everyone. Oh my God, it is blood.
Eric Feurer,
everybody.
Here we are.
Again, another great self-styled prop.
We made ourselves a little wine glass, didn't we?
Fantastic.
It's
beautiful.
Cute.
It's like a little blush or a rosé. I love it.
It's a little. It's blood. Yeah, it's a little bludge. You know.
Yeah.
I like that. I've never heard you do a voice like that, and I've seen you do 4,000 characters.
You've never seen like Scared Beyond Belief, Eric, before?
Maybe not. I guess. I
think
know.
you've seen it, just not in a character.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we've seen you be a really scared little pussy a bunch of times.
Yeah.
Always just in life.
like when we had that lake conversation, we realized you take baths in an inch of water. When we all the hits.
All of it. Yeah. We love it. We love it.
I love that piece. That was one of the ones from the early days of characters.
That's like one of the first 3 characters I ever wrote that I was doing on like the circuit way back in the day.
Oh.
I did it for my original Characters Welcome audition.
Yes.
Oh wow.
To get on Characters Welcome, I did that. And I did it because I had you know at Michael's you can get like giant wine glasses that you fill with the corks of wine bottles. So yeah. I had that an actual gigantic wine glass that I would code
I love that. It's a great prop. I love the idea that at Michael's they're like, hey, this is a giant wine glass for corks. Phil, don't drink this.
For corks. Dare you?
Corks.
It would be like 4 bottles of wine worth of wine. But somewhere out there, someone's having a bachelorette party right now and they're drinking out of that.
Oh,
I
guarantee I have a set of 6 with me here. We're drinking 18 bottles of wine at this dinner party we're having.
Hell yeah, dude. Get it, bro. We love that. Can you imagine pouring a regular sized glass of wine into it? Just like 5 glasses of wine? Just trying to get the last. Like, sorry, the only glasses I have that are clean are these joke size glasses.
Yeah.
I'm trying to flip it so it.
Oh my God. We have fun.
We have a lot of fun.
But speaking of having fun, we're down to our last final character of the night. And
Yes.
guys.
What?
Are you talking to us, or are there other guys?
Guys. Justin.
What is this?
Justin, I got bad news. It's really bad.
Okay.
You're not going to like it.
Tell me. Tell me the news.
It's so bad. There's no more comedy.
No.
In human history. So, Eric, you're incorrect. There actually will be more comedy. Just stay tuned at 9:30. Shrek is doing an improv jam through the squirrel, and it's going to be so fun. And guess what? You watching right now could get on that show and improvise with a bunch of people across the internet, and it'd be so fun. So
it's true.
Check that out. Hit up the Squirrel. Go to thesquirrelnyc.com. We're doing live shows on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Buy a ticket.
Buy a ticket.
Times today. The New York Times. There's a huge article.
The paper of record. The paper of record.
Squirrel was in it. Things are happening here, and you're going to want to be here when it happens.
Get in on
the Squirrel.
This is a ground floor offer. Get in, because the elevator is going up, and sometimes down to the basement to just get more fun stuff, and then it goes up again.
And let me say, I know it sounds like if we replaced the word squirrel with crypto coin, we'd be saying the same exact things. Yes. We're not. It's different.
It's different. It's different.
It's this much different.
But you need to get in now, because you're going to miss out on a huge opportunity that will change your life. Get in now.
Squirrel going to the moon, everyone.
Squirrel going to the moon.
So let's introduce our last character. We should probably plug that Venmo just one more time. If you've got some doll hairs, donate it to the artist. Go to the Squirrel NYC Venmo. The suggested donation is $5, but guess what? You can donate more. That's fine.
Yeah, exactly. Start at $5 and let it rise. Let it rise, because that will
the moon
value will appreciate. If you put in $5, we will get pretty close to $5.
Besides what Venmo takes out, almost $5. Yeah,
there you go. Yeah, it's losing value.
There you go.
And let's just welcome our very final character, Michael. I don't know if how many characters you got to introduce tonight. Why don't you introduce the last?
Many. I got to introduce many.
Okay, then I'll do it. I'm excited for this next character because I am a little bit of a fan. I'm a little bit of a fan of Mark Cuban. I'm just gonna say.
I know. So, off camera, it's all you talk about, dude.
I'm going to introduce this last character. Please welcome to the Rectangles, a Shark Tank contestant.
Yeah.
Hi, Sharks. My name's Dylan from New York, and I'm seeking a $200,000 investment for 10% of my company, Secret Seltzer. It's a premium seltzer in a variety of flavors, all made with real fruit juice. And what sets it apart from the rest of the pack? Each can contains a real person's secret, just for you.
When I was 16, I stole $20 from my mom's purse.
Now that one's relatable and refreshing. In a crowded space like seltzer water, there's only one way to stand out: Secret Seltzer. I'm seeing a little confusion on your face, Mark Cuban, which is totally understandable. This is very innovative. It's an all-natural seltzer water made with organic fruit puree, and each can contains an individual person's confession.
I ate all my kids' Halloween chocolate and blamed the dog.
That's from our dad-inspired six-pack, which, by the way, tastes like root beer. I'm seeing that look again, Mark Cuban. Not sure what's hard to grasp here. It's like a Snapple fact, but cool and like relevant. Does that work for you? Okay, I just want to make sure we're on the same page here. Secret seltzer comes in a variety of flavors. Mango is a juicy secret.
My kids don't know that their PE teacher is my ex-boyfriend.
Ooh, and lemon is a shocking secret.
I woke up the other day, looked in the mirror, and thought, what am I doing with my life?
Yep. Thank you, Mark Cuban. Some of these secrets are my own. It's a small operation, and that's kind of literally why I'm here, looking for funding, okay? Like, pay attention. Truly, you're kind of disrespecting me. Yes, Barbara Corcoran, that's an amazing question. I do informally fact-checked all of the secrets myself. By the way, I just want to say I'm a huge fan of your work. I actually live in a building, so like full circle for me right now. Now, tangerine is a secret that's not really a secret.
Beth left me and took the kids, so I called up Sergey and said I wanted back in.
Who's Sergey? Cuban, keep your eye on the ball here, okay? All I need is $350,000 for a 5% stake, and I can scale this company overnight to the next White Claw. A quarter? The product literally speaks for itself.
My husband isn't our son's father. His brother is.
Pomegranate is a secret destined for the grave. And pear is adults only.
Sergey dropped a bunch of VCRs off at my house and said, you know what to do.
Yes, Mark Cuban, and so help me God if this is about Sergey. How does it work? I put the secrets in the cans with my machine. Have you ever heard of bubbles? I feel like I'm talking to a literal child. Truly. Yes, Barbara Corcoran, that's an amazing question. I can only fit 13 words into each can right now, but with your investment, I'm hoping to triple that into something a little bit like this.
I took the VCRs and met a guy named Sharpie under a bridge. He kept asking me if I knew Leia Rimini, so I freaked out and threw the gun I was carrying into oncoming traffic.
Am I confessing to a crime? Am I confessing to a crime? I'm trying to get you in on the ground floor of the next Coca-Cola, Mark Cuban. Okay? Yeah, I recorded some of the secrets myself, all right, until I got enough capital. Is that a crime? To want to do small business good? I mean, like, I do not need to come here for this money, okay? I have, like, lots of options. I really do not need this. I mean, look at these things.
I need this. I'm a dead man. Sergey is going to break my legs.
For just a $500,000 investment for a 2.5% stake, you can make Secret Seltzer a reality. What's my return on investment? I've sunk everything I own into this and made nothing. So who's in? Barbara? I see. Mark Cuban has turned you all against me with what was the gun for and who needs VCRs under a bridge. Okay, well, I'm just going to say this once and for all. You're all going to rue the day you passed up on the Elon Musk of carbonated water. Trust me!
I'm going to take a shit in Mark Cuban's shoe.
Oh, yeah. Kiwi tells the future.
Yes, Danny. Yes, yes, yes.
Word, everybody. Have it.
All that opening beverages worked up quite a thirst. I think
it made me thirsty thinking about seltzer water.
So, I really like your liberal use of your own elbows when you open your cans of soda. Really fucking get that thing. Dig in.
In this format, a little peek behind the curtain, you know, to make it really accessible for the tech to get the cue right. I'm like, I'm really gonna hit you.
Yeah.
Love it.
It's great. Really
Very
funny.
fun.
Yeah.
Do you watch
Space.
You know, Jorge killed it.
He
appreciates it.
Do you watch a lot of Shark Tank?
Never have I ever in my life. I did a little research for this. I watched one woman sell her cupcake pizzas, which honestly looked very good.
Cupcake pizza.
Did they go in on
it? I think she I was reading the comments and everyone was like, this is the best pitch I've ever seen in my life. She had a really hot husband, not from this country, who didn't speak much and just looked cute. And then she was just like, business point, business point, business point.
Wow.
Were the cupcakes savory or sweet? I'm confused.
Savory, but they were like portable and like
The
miniature.
pizza shaped like cupcakes.
Exactly.
So that's like my supper slab idea. Savory dinner time Pop-Tarts.
If it's not one show ripping you off, it's another, Eric. Jeez.
Yeah, Eric, you can't catch a break. Also, supper slab, get out there.
Get out there.
Supper slab.
It's a Lori Garnier.
God damn.
I love slabs just as a shape.
It's not marketed to you. It's for college students that are looking for a quick bite on the go.
Like a college, young people love slabs.
Yeah. Big slabs of beefcakes. Yeah, they love slabs. I'm not gonna defend supper slabs to you. This is about Danny. This is not about me. But we're gonna get into it afterwards.
My boyfriend has a pitch, like a Shark Tank pitch.
What is it?
Chup. Ketchup for dudes.
I can see that hanging apostrophe in the chat.
Yeah.
I can just see it.
So the point that the key to that is to start feminizing ketchup right now, so that
there will be a market for the masculinization.
So that toxic dudes don't want ketchup anymore. We have to start spreading it right now.
Yeah. Right? Do you make it spicier for men?
Yeah, I think there'd be flavors for sure. Some zestiness happening.
Right, like, the girl one would be like, it's sweet.
Yeah, it's so light. Ketchup's so light. I want a ketchup with balls.
I want it to have chunks of stuff in it.
Yeah.
Chup.
Our ketchup hole is 3 times bigger to catch all the chunks coming out.
It's just a gaping open hole. Yeah.
Yes.
I think
especially it'll pair well with all the White Claws that every young man I know drinks exclusively now. That very manly thing they do.
Yeah.
That's funny. Even go ahead, Danny.
No, I was gonna say this was really born out of the pitch was like, what's the next seltzer? There's like, how could they come up with a new idea for seltzer?
Well, and I was gonna say is that breweries now, like microbreweries, like around like where I live, Gowanus, that we're not getting in on the seltzer train because they're like, seltzer's not beer, I'm not doing it. Now they're doing seltzer with hops in it. And I just canned a grapefruit and mint and galaxy hopped hard seltzer on Tuesday. Yes.
Oh. Wait, hard seltzer with hops is beer, isn't it? Isn't that beer?
I want to say
there's not barley in it.
No, yeah, I don't know what exactly the sugar agent is that's in it. I'm not sure what it is. That would make it a hard seltzer instead of a beer.
But it tasted
I don't know.
Hoppy. It tasted hoppy to you when you drank it.
Yeah, it has a little bit of a hoppy. It is just, but it's completely clear like a seltzer is. It's light. It has the.
Was it delicious? It sounds kind of delicious.
It's good. It's very good. I have a ton of them because I canned it, so I can send them to you. I don't know.
Bring it to the next Characters Welcome show.
I will. I'll bring it to the next Characters Welcome show. I'm sure it'll hold for 5 weeks.
I hope so.
I think it does.
Let's each bring a supper slab as well. We can have a taste.
Yeah, that sounds good.
That's my idea. I will bring the supper slab.
No, we came up with that together.
Salisbury steak slab.
That's a group idea we came up with together that we all co-own.
Yeah, we're all part of Slab.
I'm so upset right now. I'm so mad. I really thought that was going to get me rich. Danny, what have you been up to lately?
Gosh, just looking for an apartment, which is like aged me 5 years.
That's you just had a show. You just had a show a couple days ago, though, right?
Yes. First live show at Caveat, which was super duper fun.
Was that fun?
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's good. Great stuff. What neighborhood are you looking in? Queens or Brooklyn?
Mama's landed. I'm a freak for Brooklyn. I was conceived here. I'll die here.
Yes.
I think I landed in Prospect Heights or like Crown
Heights.
Yeah.
Nice. I live in Crown Heights. I like it out there.
Yeah, it's really I'm excited, but it's I'm just dead. I'm drained.
Yeah.
Queens is dope. Also, I have a lot of family that's from Queens.
Wow. Last time I looked for an apartment, I think I looked at 30 apartments.
Jesus Christ.
30.
I was counting, and like in 2 or 3 weeks, I got close to 20. It was it's a full-time fucking job.
That's hard mental labor as well.
Let me ask you, if you were looking at an apartment and they were like talking about how good it is and how quiet the neighbors are, and you heard the sound of 500 balloons being popped over the course of about 6 minutes, would you pull the trigger on that apartment if it was perfect in every other way.
Oh, I'd pull a trigger.
Yeah. Oh my God, were those gunshots? 500 gunshots in a row? Very quickly, one after the other?
That's the tip for everyone watching, though. Like, on that note, if you can try to grab someone who lives in that building and be like, what's the real deal? Right? Like,
yeah, absolutely.
XYZ. So I would have probably tried to like get into your apartment in a knock way.
In a knocky-knock.
That's a hell of a way to say visit someone. I'm trying to
I
get
was
into your
worried that's
apartment
going to be
and
misconstrued. Like,
knock-knock.
I'm going to crawl into the window.
Hello. Oh man, perfect. Do you have anything coming up, Danny? Any shows?
Only thing to plug is, so the Shrek Jam is tonight, and then tomorrow, Mallrat, which is the sort of UCB team that is now sort of floating independently and is doing a lot of squirrel stuff. We're hosting the Character Jam tomorrow, so come check it out.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Put up a character.
The local Union Jam.
Yeah, any of you watching, the local Union Jam. Anyone who wants to put up a character, you can read it. You can,
Yeah, I was at the last one. It was so much fun. It was a great time. Very supportive, very fun. Get out there and do your character.
Awesome.
Great. Danny, it's so good to see you. I'm so happy that you're going to be moving into our neighborhood. That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pumped. And it's a treat to see
you
all
seem
of you.
pumped. You
Recharge. Danny, recharge.
I need to recharge.
Once you get one, it's going to be great. It's great to see you. Good job.
Okay.
Bye, Danny.
Love you all.
Bye.
Whatever.
Folks, we freaking did it again.
I can't believe it. Another character's welcome for another Wednesday.
To me, that's crazy. I'm so happy.
So happy.
Thank you so much.
My kids have been playing with one shell for like 45 minutes, so I should probably go.
It's something bad is happening. Thank you to Spencer Griffin at JFL.
Yeah.
Thank you to Jorge, our incredible tech.
Jorge, pop in here.
Jorge, huge White Claw drinker, as we've established.
Yeah, I'm actually fully out of White Claw, so I actually have this tiny little bottle of Fireball that I feel like makes a good replacement for.
Are you a white girl?
I am.
Did you just hear about drinking 2 years ago?
Oh, pinky out, buddy.
If you could make it sweet and strong, that would be the best.
Yeah. Also, bottles that small are meant to be sipped for sure. Yeah, don't just drink that whole thing. Enjoy that.
No, I'm gonna save
favorite.
We wrap up a show and Jorge goes hard with 2 pulls off a toy Fireball bottle.
Yeah, no,
Fireball.
It's. Do you see how red my face is?
Yeah. Got him.
It was immediately too much.
Yeah, I'm very hammered.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, folks, we'll see you next week. Take a look, subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't. Look out for brand new videos from brand new live shows that we're going to be putting up there. It's going to be awesome. I'm
doing Hellraiser.
That's right. Watch out for Justin's Hellraiser character. Otherwise, we'll see you next week, huh? There it is.
Later.